What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to talk about how to stop your loved ones from getting fat. Let's get into it. So basically, this video is more about allowing your loved ones and people around you to gain weight. So it goes something like this, right? A lot of people are in this kind of like fat acceptance kind of society that we're in. I do not agree with that. I think that if you love someone or you have a good friend, you should not let them become fat. That is my stance. So I can personally attest to this, right? At one point, Mike was gaining weight, right? And I was like, hey, man, maybe you should do something to lose that weight and to get back to where you were. Because he used to be really skinny, and then he gained weight, and I was like, bro, don't do that, bro. And he's like, okay, cool. Mike lost
cumulatively, I've lost like 300 pounds, but that's because I would gain weight and I would lose it again. I would purposely do that to see how the diet that I was using would still work. But in my initial weight loss journey thing that I was going through, I lost, I think, about like 60 pounds or 50 pounds or so.
Yeah, and I lost like 70 when I actually got into the groove of things. The reason for that is simply because, I don't know, people said you should love someone at any size. I disagree. If you love someone, you want them to be healthy, right? You don't want them to be in the hospital having diabetes and having strokes and dying. You want them to live a healthy life. So, what's interesting? A lot of you guys, you have, in your social circles, a lot of you guys are just overweight and you hate yourselves. In my social circle, all my friends are fit. You got Mike here, childhood friends. We're both fit. We're both in pretty good shape. And then, we have our friend Joe, who you've seen in previous videos that we have. So he's also in very good shape. He's in better shape than I am.
Yeah.
Body-wise. And other friends that I have that we hang out with sometimes, none of them are, very overweight. They're actually, pretty much everyone in our friend group, actually, is, very healthy. And, if you see group photos, if we took a group photo with all of our friends now, most of them will be, actually, I think all of them will be in, good shape and everything. But a lot of you guys let your family and your friends become fat, and you don't say anything because you want to be nice, you don't want to hurt their feelings. I've even tried to tell my family members personally that, hey, you got to work on your weight, but of course they don't listen to me because whatever. Most people simply won't listen to you anyway because they're just so comfortable eating McDonald's every night. So there's that. If you actually care about your loved ones and surroundings, I think you should not let them gain weight. I think you should try to steer them in the right direction and help them live a healthier life, which is why Mike and I have done so much research in the past on how to become healthier, and then we try to spread that message to those around us. But a lot of you guys are too afraid, or you just don't care about helping your loved ones lose weight. So whenever I'm dating a girl or something, or I don't let them gain weight because I like my girls not fat. This is my preference. Okay, I have standards. Whatever, fine. If I'm with a girl, I don't want her to gain weight. I'll keep her in check because I care about her and I care about her health. So if I'm with a girl or something, hey, you want to go to McDonald's? Hey, do you want to go to, I don't know, I want to get some boneless wings, barbecue sauce at this restaurant? I'm like, no, we should get a burger with no bun instead of broccoli. Why? Because I care about eating a healthy lifestyle. Plus, if you eat a lot of crap and then after you eat and then you want to bang or something, the sex is not going to be as good because you're going to be full and feel inflamed by the food, but that's a whole other thing. If you know, kind of thing. Basically, I don't even let the girls that I date gain weight or anything because I care about them. I actually want them to be fit. It's what I'm attracted to as well, so there's that. But I actually care about their well-being, and I know that when you eat food, bad food, it actually stimulates the brain in a bad way, and it makes you it feels good at first, but then you feel bad later. So that's why I actually don't even want the girls that I see. I'm talking about dating wise. I don't even take them out to get crappy food. I don't even do that. If anything, we're gonna eat healthy, and I try to talk to them about a healthy lifestyle, and I try to impose that. And I also set the example in my relationships because I naturally eat healthy. And when the girls are really into you, and then they see you eating healthy, then they're gonna be like, oh, maybe I should be healthy too. And you actually inspire them by default. So I wanted to give you guys that perspective.
Exactly. Because there's a lot of things that go on with the people gaining weight and everything like that, and people are always like, yeah, you need to accept people at any size and all this other stuff. But the thing is that you need to accept your life, right? You need to accept that what you do and the things that happen to your body is your fault and pretty much your responsibilities, and you must take accountability. So if you start to gain weight for any reason, doesn't matter what it is, whether it's life events have triggered something to make you start eating more and make you, not go to the gym, so you're gaining weight, whatever it is, and you start gaining weight and you notice this, there's two things that go into your brain when you first look at yourself and you don't look exactly as you looked before, and you went from being very thin to looking overweight. There's two things that will go into your brain. One of them is going to be, oh my God, what has happened to me? What do I need to do to fix this? Or two, I see that there's an issue, but I still love myself the way I am, right? Those are the two things. And the second one is something that people nowadays are starting to trying to normalize with everyone because that they want people to feel happy with themselves regardless of whatever it is that's going on and however they look.
I promise you're going to feel a lot healthier once you lose weight.
Exactly. The problem is that the thing is that you want to be healthy because of two reasons. One, working and doing a healthy lifestyle will give you a more positive outlook and positive mindset going forward. Number two, it makes you feel better about yourself regardless of, because you can be fat and you can be like, oh, I still look good in this body, right? But it's a lot easier to feel that same way by actually putting in the work and making yourself actually
and
look
you feel better because you're accomplishing stuff as well.
Exactly. It's like a triple. Think of it as like killing three birds with one stone. You are putting in the work, making yourself feel good that you're accomplishing things, right? You're losing weight, so you're looking good. So then you feel good that you're looking good, and people are now attracted to you in some sort of way or want to talk to you more. You have a more influx of social ability. So that's another great positive thing. And you have a highly positive mindset. I remember eating bad foods a lot, all the time. And even when I would go like on a vacation, I usually, what I would do is I would stop eating healthy and I would just eat whatever I could. So like I'll eat steak and I'll eat all this, I'll eat like how I would normally do at home sometimes, but like I'll add in, like fast food or pizza and stuff like this. And I would do this purposefully because I want to see how my body reacts to the foods that I have purposely gotten rid of in my life. And it does not react well, by the way, spoiler. But I do this also to see how my brain and how my mindset will change based upon what I eat. So a lot of times when I eat things like McDonald's or like other types of fast food, like in the middle of me eating, I go bananas, I go crazy, right? As like if I look like a drug addict, I'm just eating all these fries and all these, whatever. But then, after that settles and it's all in my stomach and it's digesting, then my happy-go-lucky mindset just droops down and becomes a little less positive and feeling, and I become more sluggish and all these things. And that's because of the food that I eat. And it's because of that food that makes me feel that way. And that's probably how a lot of people out there feel that way as well. But once I go out and come back home from vacation and it's time to go back to work, I instantly get back on the grind. I'm instantly on my lifestyle, my healthy lifestyle again, and my mindset is just 100% back to normal. And sometimes, and a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people, when they start eating, the bad foods to see what would happen, a lot of people, they get sucked back into it, and they just get sucked back into eating that way because the food is, there's a whole, I think we've done a video on this where we've talked about how food makes you addicted. This food will do that to you and will make you want to just eat it more and make you less motivated to do the things that you actually should be doing and wanting to do. And so I've done this many times where I would lose weight, I would gain the weight to lose it again, and I would constantly do this because I feel like it's a natural thing, at least for me, to want to put in the work to do these things. Some people, they just can't do it, but you need to understand that the thing is that you don't want to just say, oh, I'm fine the way I am. I'm
never fine.
I'm like 300 pounds. I'm fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No, it's not fine. No, because your body and your mind should be instantly telling you this is an issue. Because we are all human, right? We're all human, but we have come from generations ago of people that were pretty much hunting for food every day, having to survive in the wilderness or whatever climate that we were in, having to figure out how to survive the world before, the pretty much the luxuries of civilization, which has happened in the last 200 years, pretty much. And so when food was scarce, of course, people weren't eating a lot, clearly, but people were also being able to, when they would eat food, they'd be able to eat the right types of foods, clearly, because there wasn't anything processed yet. But the thing is that we were also fit because of the fact that we had to hunt and we had to move around and be active because there was no reason to sit. There was no reason to be sitting down other than to rest. And so now we have all the reasons to sit down, all the reasons to rest, because there's everything that we need we can get instantly. It's just instant gratification. And so we need to stop the mindset of thinking that being overweight is okay, because it's not. If you eat right, you're not going to be going to the hospital or paying, using your health insurance every like 2 weeks to, fix your body that you could just do on your own.
Very well said. It's very true, guys. I think if you really care about the ones that are around you, you really want to encourage them to live a healthier lifestyle and stop influencing them to constantly, hey, do you want to go to Sonic in the drive-thru? Yeah, yes, Timmy, let's go. Okay, cool. You eat chicken tenders with barbecue sauce and the Coke and the fries and the waffles and the ice cream and whatever. You eat all of it. Whoa, that was good. Yeah, what do you want to do now? Let's go watch the Avengers. Boom, and so you eat crap. You watch some movies on Netflix and you die. That's pretty much how the cycle goes. Stop it. If you care about the ones around you, you need to try to encourage them to live a healthier lifestyle. Everyone that is around me, they know how I live. They know what I'm about. And a lot of them, a lot of people around me, they naturally gravitate more towards a healthy style anyway. Because I influence a positive aura around me, and those around me know it's also a good idea to be healthier. So you wanna demonstrate, do not explicate. First, you have to start with yourself. First, you have to live a healthy lifestyle yourself. Then you can practice and preach to those around you, and then maybe some of them you can help. But by doing this, you need to first overcome yourself, and that takes a lot of hard work, dedication, time, and patience, and work. So you want to get to the level where you can actually inspire those around you. That's what makes the world a better place. So if you guys have any comments on this subject, definitely leave a comment in the comment section. If you want to leave us hate, that's okay too. That's okay. All truth has to get some hate, right? So also hit the like button on the video if you have not already, and if you have not, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and you can donate to the Cash App that we have in the link description if you guys support our work and want us to have better content. With that said, we'll see you guys in the next video.